So the way I see it, folks, there's no time like the present, so I thought we might get ourselves a planter and plant some grass on that little wheat field, and yeah, a seeder of some description. What have we got? There's a good one up here that's cheap. There we go, $6 grand. Direct drill. Yeah, yeah. Easy peasy. So let's take this down there and get it done. Got a busy day ahead, got some deliveries to do. Probably do that in the morning, but we'll get this done first. Oh, it's a bit wide this, isn't it? A bit wider than you think. Well, this could cause a bit of trouble. Could be some havoc here. Maybe if we drive right over here on the side of the road, we might be right. Oh yeah, open her up. So we can get down there, we just got to, oh, watch where we're going. Why is it that since I opened up the back, now suddenly I've lost control? Must be like air hitting it or something. Oh, we've got a gap here, look. Oh, yeah. This should take us down to our farm. I wouldn't exactly call it a farm at this stage, but it's getting there. Watch out, dears. Bambi and her mates. Is Bambi a girl or a boy? Who knows? It's just Bambi, isn't it? Oh yeah. Why isn't the seed working? Because it's been sent to try me, that's why. Well, I can't understand that. As usual, it's just been a pain in the arse. Oh, maybe I was on the wrong side. It has got the seed bags actually there. Close this up. Close that up. Wonder if I can go straight across. Nah, it's not ploughed. Whoops, don't want to plant that. Want to plant... Is it that one? That one. This little tractor is absolute genius. Fair income. Gonna leave that there for a moment. He's not the fastest tractor off the mark, but it gets up to speed pretty quick. I suppose it matters which way we put this on, long as we get it on there. Are we going to be able to squeeze through here? I think we can. What we're going to do here Oh. So you can just plough, or you can actually press the triangle and it does create fields, so you can make your own fields. So she's struggling a bit now. Going the right way around, I know, wasn't getting any grip. We'll try to get this lined up fairly straight if we can. That, my friends, looks spot on. Okay, I'll plough back. Put it up and all of that. There we go. So that should be sowing grass. We can jump out and have a look, don't run into it, just make it stop. Grass growing 74%, fertilised, needs rolling. So I don't really worry about rolling my crops, although I might at another time. But something else I want to do is we're going to pick up another vehicle. There's a good vehicle here, needs an update. It's got a bit of a problem with it, but it's pretty cool. The old Jeep Cherokee. I don't think we need any of that fancy stuff and that, as long as it's on auto load. So I'll buy that. Let's get up there and get in it. Yeah. Now the problem this has is if you drop stuff off at a recognised point where it prompts you to do, you know, drop it off here in this crate. But if you try to drop it off in the field, it'll ditch the fuel. And then you've got to get more fuel to put back in it. I don't know why. It happened after it used to go perfectly until after one of the updates on Silver Run Forest, or when Silver Run Forest DLC come out. And yeah, it was an update around about that time anyway. But if we remember just to use it properly, like don't keep up the good work, buddy. Yeah, if we use it properly, we should be able to get away with it. Speed racer view, check out how fast she goes. We're getting along. Whoops. One of these days I'll stop at that stop. Just it's all over the place, but I think the heavier things are, the easier they are to steer. We could probably do 500 along here in a big heavy tractor, if they went that fast. Where's our greenhouses? Here we go. Back up. Figure out how good this thing works. Maybe I should have waited till it started working for us setting. But no, she's going good. Fairly slow, but that's alright. There's some lettuce done. Check out how good this thing works, and then it doesn't. Funny how the market, if you remember in last episode, the market didn't take the cotton down at Johnson's Farmers Market. I had to take it over to the We Buy Anything, which is all good. It's a bit further a drive. It's just peculiar that didn't. Something as simple as wool. There's 27 million things you can make with production nowadays. You can do ice cream and yogurt. I think you can do watermelon smoothies and soy milk, you know. If you were making something that had come out recently or was a new mod made by someone, you'd expect maybe that wouldn't work. But things like cotton have been around since the game was released. Oh, just out of curiosity too, I was looking at the PS app, PlayStation app the other day, and it tells you how many hours you've had on different games on this. Believe it or not, I've had, what have I played it for? 2,100 hours, 2,100 hours, and I'm still shit. So, you know. It shows you how many different things you are and things you can use, and you get better at some things than others. I'm not real good at driving. We might get exactly 10 grand. I think it only holds 10. We're going to be a bit short, but anyway, we'll close that back up and go for a cruise down there now. I don't know how this is going to work. I'm hoping it'll work okay. Otherwise we'll have to come up with a plan B, but we don't need fuel because we've only just bought it. You got to be. I wonder if I could turn the sensitivity down a little bit for the driving. There's that stop sign again. We're kicking along here. I always hear a siren. That's the second time this morning I've heard a siren back there. I don't know if that's outside in IRL, as you know I like to use, or whether that's on the game. This in corner is a bit better than our last truck. That's the bonnet. So let's give us a lettuce prompt. We've got a week going. Yeah. I should stop coming around this back way, driving over that magic fence that you can drive through. Booyah! Oh, looks like this job's done. What happened to that bit there? You're not job done, mate. After you. Oh, Jesus, come on. Okie dokie. Take this back down with the rest of our equipment down the back here. Not really much more we can do, so I'm going to call it a day. We'll be back in the morning, and I'd say it'll be biofarm time. Here we are back again, viewers. Just checking the classifieds, see what's for sale. We'll be able to pick something up cheap here. Just look at that big Volvo thing for 25 grand. Don't know what we want it for. A baler, a slurry spray. We haven't got a tank, and a whopping big harvester that goes up to 29,000 litres of grain it'll hold. That Volvo's a beauty, isn't it? Well, we don't need any of that sort of stuff. So we're going to go and do some deliveries. Could serve a bit of rain. I think we'll do the soy first. This will be down here easier. This looks like the go how to fill them up, just ram into them. Working a treat. Well, there's even extras dropping. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Whereas my friends in all my viewers, a big shout out to all my viewers there in Munich, they'd say, "Das is good." Might have one viewer in Munich, you never know. $9,000, come on down. Take this down to the shop. Gangway, motherfuckers. Oh, look out. See, this is where we get a problem. That's not prompting me to drop this off here. And if I was to press unload, that would drop it all on the ground and the fuel would drop out of my car and I'd have no fuel. Just one of those things of using this, but it is good to use other than that. So what I'll do is I'll travel up to the we'll go to the buy anything, see if we can sell it there. I think it's just past this first turn. No. In this next one. Let's hope this works. Yep, see there now we've got the prompt. Okay, well I'm going to head back to the farm and get the rest of the stuff and deliver it, and then we'll come up with a money total and then we might go shopping. Well, here we are, viewers. We've just had to run down to the shop and buy ourselves a jerry can. So, we can hopefully fill that up. I don't know how you fill them up. Maybe put it here. Right, click on it or something. Maybe they come full. Hope so. It's got to get enough to get us to the Oh, it's got fuel again, has it? Yeah, a little bit. Okay, now, what am I supposed to do with this now? I put it on the roof? That's going to fall off, isn't it? For sure. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put it over here. Drive the ute to the service station. Fill it up. I don't know where the fuel went that was in it. We've got to lift it. We've got to put the fuel in the bonnet. I don't know why that is. Anyway, as you saw, we're up to $363,000, so I'll get this car back home. Hopefully without any further ado, we'll go shopping. Okay viewers, so as promised, let's go shopping. Notice anything different about the old car? She's got tinted windows, and check that out. I put a roof rack on and I got some petrol on the roof. So next time we run out, we don't have to run to the servo. We're going to head up here. We're going to buy us a farm. Oi! Look out! Still pissed from last night. The push bike hadn't been stolen yet. Anyway, we'll fly up here. And we'll move our equipment up. That's not the one we're after. This one's competitively priced. Oh, Jesus. Isn't it here somewhere? I don't know where I'm going. Right across the road from the whatever that place there is. Turn in here. Looks like we're coming in round the back way. Sneak attack. Well, there's not really a road to join that up. We'll have to fix that up. But here it is. Here's our new farm. Yeah, that's right. Got a fair few sheds. Right near the servo. We've got a garage. Might put the car away. So the first thing we want to do is buy it. So we go to, I think it's here. And 164,712. Bam. Alright, how much we got left? 196. What are those blocks of land worth? $258. $209. 207, 233. They're not cheap. Don't think we'll be buying any of them for a while. Traffic's a bit noisy here near the highway, but look what we've got. We've got us a sheep pen. Come around here. And here we go. Holds 300 sheeps. What's this thing do? Besides make a lot of noise. Gotta buy it. Yep, we don't need it. Yeah. Got all this sort of stuff. Enough room for a hell of a lot of equipment. Big courtyard areas with nothing in them. What's this one? Doesn't really say. Anyway, well, that's a big shed. There's the new farm, folks. I'll go down, we'll move up the rest of the equipment, and then we'll get our day started. It's a bit of a change of plan here, folks. Before we take off, we're going to buy a distributor, which is this thing here, and what it does is I can feed all, more or less feed, I don't know if feed's the correct word, but I can do all of these greenhouses from that. So I've only got to take it from there to there, and it'll do them all. So at the moment it's overlapping something. We'll put it there. We might even do a bit of work on filling some of that up before we go. So we might, just to test it out, be able to pick up one of these bags here. We can line it up. And if we just hold this over the point, it'll empty out. Look at that. How cool is that? So it doesn't hurt to have the odd bit in bags every now and again. So what we'll do is we'll jump out and turn this on. It'll tell you water, seeds, solid fertiliser and manure. So we'll drop our weight off. Grab the trailer. I may as well do this because it's like we'll have to spend a bit of money to get all these to run for a while. Change the fourth one to cotton as well. So this is going to be as easy as just doing a bit of a sort of drive over here, coming around here, Now we won't be able to, when we had this trailer at 8,000 before I changed it, because I had to run that 50,000 tonne of wheat, and it would have took me about 10 goes to drive to the other side of the map. So we've got to watch what we're actually putting in there. Funny how seed works from this side, but it doesn't work from this side when you put it in the planter. So we might go for around, what did we put, 2, 4? Yeah, we're going to have to put a fair bit in here. And yeah, well, we need to fertilise our grass so we get the most yield out of it. And we'll go for a bit more. Oh, I think I just figured out how to stop it filling up. So we drive to here, it says seeds. And I'm sure you can get the gist of how the water and the fertiliser works, so I'll do that and then I'll be back. So for convenience, I've gone stupid now, I've got money, I've always been a spendthrift. I've already bought a water tanker, but we can get one of these little fertiliser spreaders for the time being. I do like that big one there, but 36 grand's a bit much to pay. So one of these, they do both lime and fertiliser, which is important. But you'll see there, this one weighs a fair bit. We'll probably have to use a weight, but it holds like 3 times as much. So we're going to go for this one. Go for the 3200 extension. Puts the price up to 20 grand. Don't even know what that means. Let's just buy it. So we might have to hook the water trailer up first. I don't know how it's going to go weight wise on it. It's going to go on the back. Oh, that's right. We haven't got this isn't a dual tractor, is it? We'll have to come back for the water tank. We'll have to look into buying one of those too, but we've got too much other stuff we want to buy at the moment. Well, she's not doing wheel stands, so that's a good start. Oh. Makes it look so much bigger when you drive up close like that, although it takes up the whole lane. Now, I've got a suspicion that something's going to happen here, folks. Now, we can't put the weight on the front. Maybe we should have left our tines on, but I've got a feeling that when I fill this up, it's going to flip up. Let's see. Maybe if I don't fill it right up. I don't know. So far, so good. The beauty of it is, check this out for a spread. I don't think we have to lower it. Could almost do it in one pass. How good are we going here? I reckon if we got over a bit we could do it in one pass. Let's see. More or less. Right, if we squirt a little bit extra on the cotton there you go. Give the lawn a bit of a run over. How good are we going? Okay, so we'll drive this back down and park it up. Down in the bush. Got a whole heap of stuff stashed in here now. Now, I've been thinking, as you know, I do a lot of thinking. At least I say I've been thinking a lot. Let's see, we're going to need more grass to run our sheep, especially if we get a fair few sheep. And grass more or less makes the world go round. So what I'm thinking, I've been looking for all these fields to buy. What's wrong with this one? Yeah, it's like, I think it's pretty cheap. I'll just have a look. 18 for the size of it. 72 grand. Oh, let's go nuts. Bang. Told you I was a spendthrift. Right, so now we're going to plough it up. And, which way do the times going? Got to start putting our stuff a little bit more organised. So we'll give her a bit of a plough. Get a bit closer might help, right? Silly prick. You silly click. Whoops, no, you gotta open it before you lower it. That looks close enough. Sorry about that, viewers, bloody bullshit telephone calls, you know, scammers and shit right in the middle of me thing. Pricks. Okay, so what we want to be doing here, we might just run straight through it the other way. Oh, get over. Hell. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with this field for some grass. We'll get a bit of grass, enough to feed the sheeps. And we're keeping all our stuff together, which, you know, I don't know if that's really important or not, but it's got to be better than driving all over the map to do things, isn't it? Maybe we'll end up owning the whole map. Imagine that. 649 episodes later, he owns the lot. I'm just going to go straight over this bit, save mucking around. See, press triangle to create fields, and then that'll go through that then. You've just got to watch now that you don't go, like if you go shooting off into the bush, it'll yeah, it'll ruin your nice square field. It'll get really untidy. It's got a bit of a hill in it, but that's okay, that's nothing. Only the littlest, maybe I might change the sensitivity a little. The littlest twitch throws you off course. I don't even really need to plough all that bit, it's already been done. Another bloody dickhead move. Too excited about buying it. Whoops, hang on. I need a triangle. Come on, you can do it. End up with a nice grass field here. Right, looking around all over the map. Oh, geez, the fields are expensive. What about the one right next door, mate? Didn't even look at his own front yard. Down. up high for the bird's eye to get this nice and straight. Whoops. Yeah. So, I don't know if I got as much done as we wanted to. We bought the farm, that's the most important thing. It's actually bought the farms like an old saying used by test pilots. If you got killed while you were flying a test plane or something like that, or maybe it was astronauts as well, but yeah, if you got killed while you were testing something, you bought the farm. What happened to Johnny? Oh, he bought the farm. It's like retired and went to farms. Yeah, old Johnny bought the farm. So, I'm going to plant grass here. I'll get this started and then I'll check the length. Getting a bit erotic here. Yesterday we were talking about width, now it's length. Jesus. I'll get cancelled if I keep it up. But how good are we going? Alright. Okay, so I'm going to head off, do the rest of this. As always, I hope you enjoyed it and thanks for watching. I'm trying to be a much more sort of, before I used to do my videos where higgledy-piggledy, I'd do one every 4 or 5 days and then wouldn't do any for ages, but I've decided to take it a little bit more seriously now and, you know, sort of try to get some more content. I don't know if it's any better content, but more of it. And yeah, so I'll be doing regular vids. As you can see, this is 5. Probably do one tomorrow and then have 2 days off for the weekend, and might try to do that weekly, like through the week. Do something else on the weekend, but anyway, we'll figure that out later. For the time being, I'll see you next time.